Okay, today is the 18th day in the month of September and it's Wednesday. Top of the morning to you, our viewers, wherever you're watching us from, our friends and family. We are wishing you a very, very good morning. This is Family and Values. We are on Galaxy Television where we are reaching for the stars. My name is Princess Joy Ayo Abu. Okay, yeah, for those of you who are just seeing the show for the first time, Family and Value is the show where we discuss everything that has to do with family, relationship, the society, everything. We used to say family is the bedrock of the society. You cannot have a good society, a peaceful society, if the family, the foundation is not strong. The Bible says, what can the righteous do if the foundation is destroyed? You know, so family is the foundation for everything. Like I used to say, every mentally displaced person on the road belongs to a family, has a family. So family is key. And on the show, we discuss controversial topics that you don't want to talk about. Those topics that you feel, why should we discuss it? That's what Family and Value is all about. We have our conversation here in our little fellowship. Yes, we call it our little fellowship because it's always very educative, exciting, and informative. Please, we are streaming across all our social media platforms. Download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Go to your start if you're at home, of course. Yeah, people are still at home by this time. Start times 110, and then you can download, the Apple app so that you can watch us. Turn on your Facebook notification. I used to say it. Yes, our YouTube channel. We need you there. Go there, watch on the go. You don't need to miss any of the topics that we had here. Last week we had very, very mind-blowing topics that we know affect everybody in the society, and this week we started again. Yes, today it's another day and it's going to be another informative, educative topic that we will be treating on family and values. My name, like I earlier said, is Princess Joy Ayo Abu, but I'm not in the studio alone. Of course, I always have my partner with me. Today she came in a bit calm, cool, calculated. You all know who I'm talking about. No other person than Lori, but I call her Mama Gen Z. Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good morning to you viewers at home. It's another beautiful opportunity for us to share, to read, to learn, to unlearn, to remind ourselves of those things that we have left untouched on. Whether we like it or not, they are very important. You can't just push them out. You can't erase them. You can't put them under the carpet. They will always come back to haunt us. So it's better we deal with it now. We start now. Upbringing of our children, the home training, the little, nuggets we as parents need to put together also. It goes a long way. And that's why Family and Value is all about you, me, Joy, mommies, daddies, uncles, aunties, yes, brothers and sisters, siblings. We'll be discussing some topic very soon that has to do with siblings. And so it's another beautiful day. And what I just want to tell you this morning is that set yourself in goals. I always want you to jump up out of your bed every morning. A goal that when it is morning like this, you want to jump out of your bed. And wow, it's another day. Wow, I need to do this, I need to do this. Something that will not bring you down, something that will be positive in your mind. And even as you set your mind to do it, it will come out, positive. And you look down and you're like, wow, I did this. Kudos to yourself. So remember to love yourself. My name is Olori Adejoke David. My friends call me Olori AJ. And I hope you had a splendid night rest like Joy did. Our face is looking all boyish.
Well, talking about resting at night, somehow
it's kind of cold this morning.
Yes, it was actually
this
morning. In my area, it was actually raining very.
So if you are not careful, you want to sleep more.
That kind of sleep that the alarm is waking you up, and you just want to put it like, hey, be quiet, but then you just realize that no, you have to be up.
And this morning when I was about to do my prayer, I remember today is Wednesday. I said it yesterday. I'm not sure today is Wednesday. I have to go back and check.
You have to go back to look at your calendar again.
I hope you don't make that mistake. So if you have appointment, Please, when you start your week with holiday, make sure your calendar is very close to you, so that you will not miss appointments.
That's the truth. You not
even
misplace
the time.
Yes, and
time was very important.
Yes.
I almost, missed today for Thursday or Tuesday. I was like, today, I want to be. And I was, today is Wednesday. Okay.
Okay, yes, to everyone celebrating birthday, marriage anniversary, we are wishing you happy celebration as you have add another year to your life. My friend Jojo, she celebrated 40 years. That wonderful one. Welcome to the fourth floor. When I hear that, welcome to the fourth floor. Gradually you're climbing the ladder.
Yes,
so happy birthday. Yeah, definitely. We will get, everyone will get to that ladder. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating. We wish you the very best. Alright, today's topic is one very sensitive, very jam-packed topic, that we don't want to waste time. Let's go for our manufacture. We'll be right back because our guest is handsomely seated, waiting to deliver. We'll see you on the other side. Don't go anywhere. Alright, welcome back. That was our manufacture. It's our tradition to give you an intro into the conversation so that you don't get lost and wonder what are they talking about. We are discussing personal growth and development in marriages. There was a time that once you get married, it's like everything about you comes to a standstill. You don't read any longer, you don't have courses, everything, even if you had all the PhD, you just put it and then carry marriage certificate and put on. And it affected a lot of marriages. And today we have someone who has done greatly for himself, for his community, for his environment, He is a first person appearing on our screen for the first time. We are inducting him into our fellowship, our little fellowship. And I will be reading a little bit of his background so that next time if I don't read it, that we know him is our person, Alright. We have Longe Adedayo. He is the CEO of the Long Groups, if I'm right. He is an experienced professional with accomplishments in media, printing, production, marketing, advertising, public relations, events management, outdoor media, an entrepreneur, and an educationist. Wow. He also has a media school, yes, where you learn. All of you that want to know how to act, I've got someone here for you to register in his media school. He's also into, he's a professional and he's into creative. He's a motivational speaker, self-motivated one at that. But don't worry, it's not the type that will say, even if you don't go outside, you're selling books, 10 ways to be successful and you're not successful and you're selling the books. Again, he's not that kind of motivational speaker, He has various businesses that he has done great. He will tell us more about himself, but that's a little bit of background I would give to you. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, man. Yeah, it's great to be here. Yeah, we are doing well.
One thing I love, the fact that you're calm. See, when you see calm people like this, you go just know say now Odogu you they talk to. I just summarized his profile. Real Odogu, good morning.
Yeah,
welcome
good morning.
To our little fellowship.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
So I usually have a tradition of picking something from my guest, but thinking, what am I going to pick?
I don't know.
You were just coming. You didn't wear bracelets. You didn't wear chain to say, let me pick one. Okay, people like them, they don't show themselves. I know where to catch.
They have a way around it. Like
they just talk that later showed us. You think, leave Dr. Kayode, don't worry, I'll still catch you.
People always say, Ashonla. It is not by the clothes. It's not by the
clothes, so.
You understand? It is by.
It is by. We call him a dog. Okay, welcome. Now, the topic: personal growth and development. Now, let's have an understanding of what we are dealing. And I will be asking you, what do we understand by personal growth and development generally, not in marriage, but generally, holistically? What do we understand by personal growth?
Yeah, it's a process of growing and developing as an individual. And as an individual, if you grow, it will show around people you know, that you meet with, work with. So it's not something you can keep to yourself. So, okay, for example, we are here. It is a media house, you know. At least I know a lot of people here that we've worked together, like Femi Adewale. We've worked together a lot, and even in my middle school, he has lectured, you know, before. So, you know, he's a guy that is experienced, and people that will have worked with him will have tapped the growth and development from him. So and that's what we really need today, even to help our GDP to grow, because we are not getting it right in Nigeria. For me, why I started the school is because I noticed that there is a lacuna between the school and the industry. So, and there is no company that want to develop, that want to train, because if you train them, another company will come and, you know, carry them away. So, you know, I started that school that if you come in as a graduate, we will teach you how to, you know, break that lacuna, you know what is happening in the industry.
Can you break down the lacuna?
Yeah.
The common man out there.
Yeah, it's a gap. It's a gap.
So that they will understand.
Yeah, it's a gap between the school and the industry. You know, when we were in school, we are really focused. Even the lecturers are ready to teach. But now, you know, even the curriculum is not developed. It's not developed. And through our experience, that's why we are, you know, teaching the student what, you know, you're supposed to know. So when we are not even teaching them to go and look for a job, we are teaching them to be on their own, because that's what will develop the country, small scale industry. They are the one that will let the GDP of the country to grow. So personal growth and development is what is obvious from that individual. It will rub on, you know, everyone around him, and that's what we need, you know, in every facet of, you know,
okay, so
the industry.
I want to ask, because we're talking about a relationship now. A father, a mother, a wife, a husband. Now I want to see, how can couples prioritize their personal growth and their development? Because at times, one will have to leave the other to continue. What do they have to do to make this happen? Apart from the finances, apart from the, you know, nursing or taking care of the children, the family. How do they put this together when we talk about personal development in them?
Yes. When I will use myself as an example.
Yes,
you know, I was very mature before I got married.
Wow.
I was 40 years.
Wow.
wow.
And even before then, I counsel people going to marriages, because, you know, I've seen it from the Bible. It's even God that instituted that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you have to study it to understand, you know, why the institution is on ground. Then I noticed that a lot of people are not mature going into marriage. Developing yourself, preparing yourself for marriage is a very important thing, because it's not what you just go into and you fizzle out. It's what you should be ready to go into. And what I did is that even before I got married, I've built some relationship that did not work. And why it's not working is because the other partner is relying on third party. We cannot settle our grievances until when third party comes in. And I saw that it's not going to be make sense. We needed to humble ourselves, you know, put together. Let's settle our, you know, differences. So I saw that, and I have to go into, you know, withdraw back to myself, even with my boss, Akintola Akin Lewis. You know, I don't know whether you know him. He's a popular, you know.
Yes.
You know, both agree to go into fasting and prayer for 1 month.
Wow.
Because she knows the lady I was, you know, having a relationship with. And we prayed that even within this 1 month, God will, if she's not going to be the one, God should bring, you know, the right person. And God answered that prayer. I met my wife in the bus. And I want to tell you that I'm 15 years older than my wife.
Wow.
And when we met, I have to have a personal study of the Bible with her. Yes, she's from a Christian home, CAC for that matter. And that time, you know, up to today, I'm a Redeemer. I'm fortunate to be one of the pastors in Redeem. So I brought her, study the Bible with her to know what you are going to. So it's not about what my pastor say. It's a personal conviction. And when you have that personal conviction, nobody will be able to push you around. You have that conviction. You know, it's just like in the Bible where we saw the Thessalonians and the Bereans, where we are Thessalonians more noble than the Bereans. It's because they listen to what Paul was teaching them. They go home to study whether what Paul is saying is right or wrong. But these days, people just want to listen. They are so gullible.
So
they
do great now.
Yes.
How do we now bring it on top of this relationship? Like, I wanted to ask, how do you know she was your wife?
yes, you know.
I'm
yes.
Like, how do you know?
Okay. I said we fasted for 1 month and we prayed to God.
Yeah.
The right person God should bring her. And God brought her. Within 7 months, I don't even know how we did the ceremony. And everything went well. So
now,
it's about prayer.
If your wife wants to have a personal growth,
yeah.
Now you've understood and understand yourself. You've come together to align to see that, okay, God has created this, God has made this happen. Now, in trying to go personal with your growth, how do you put that?
Yes, like I said,
family, your wife, you, your ministry,
okay.
Because we need to prioritize. Now, thank God you're both Christian.
Yeah.
We have some who are Muslim and Christian, and things are still working well.
Yeah.
But now,
you can't take that.
As a husband and wife who have come together, how do you put your personal growth?
Okay.
The ministry, the family, the home, business, your career, our profession, everything.
Yeah. You know, God says you are coming together from different backgrounds.
Yes.
And you are going to become one.
Yeah.
That oneness is to study each other. Yeah, initially we have issues.
Of course it will happen.
And because of the readiness to go into marriage, we are able to subside it. So, coming to growth with your spouse, you know, already what you did to grow, you want to impart it. And that's why I said I studied the Bible with her to know what we are here. So with that, you know, because he said you are the head of the family, you are the first role model. She will start noticing you, studying you, what you don't want, and like I said, that personal growth will be imparted on her, because it's not only you that personal growth is meant for. you will create that environment for her to grow too by studying the Bible together. Even when I see anything today that I see we can on social media that can be of but I will forward it to her for her to study. And when I get home, I will ask, what do you feel about so it's a continuum.
So it's more like as you're growing, both of you are growing
together.
Yeah.
So no one
is that's what the Bible says. He said two are coming together. When one is down, the other will be able to hear.
Because I see you're in the media space, and of course, you know how the media industry is with a lot of challenges, you need to be updated, you need to be informed, you need to make sure, only in the media, you need to make sure that everything you're using is according to the latest. So it keeps you up and going, and keeps you off and should I say in and out of the family, traveling for courses and that. Now, how has that affected your intimacy?
Really, it wasn't easy.
Because now I'm looking at, let's assume Madam is not the media type. And today you're here for this study, tomorrow you're traveling out. And then the time she needs. So how does personal growth now affect intimacy in marriages? Because I feel a lot of marriages have lost it because other wants to go for one course 6 months. Madam saying, and other is saying, and it's in dollars. Other is saying this money, and he said is your personal thing, is not family. After at the end of the day, now the fear also of women letting their spouse go, or even men letting their women go for personal growth, and then turning something else is another thing that. So how does it affect intimacy in marriage?
Yes, it's for me. When I was with my boss, she knows my boss. She knows what we do. And when I started mine, though it wasn't easy, because it's like some people will go at the back calling her to tell her what is not what is not the truth. And every day when I get back home, I tell my wife what has happened. Even when I was in the advertising industry working for people, because I was the one in charge of the media, all these people who want adverts, ladies coming to around you. But because of my background, I know I should not go out of my boundary. Yes, you will relate with them as a friend, but set your boundary. So my wife knows who I am, because I've let out everything about me to her. So when even I allow her to pick my call. Anybody, it's like when I'm in the.
Does that go the same way with you, her picking your call? Do you also pick her call?
I don't pick her calls. I don't. I'm inside the bathroom and call is there. I will tell her, okay, let me pick my call, whether it's lady or whatever. Because I let them know that I'm married. I let them know. And, okay, because I've been telling her most of these things, what happened today in the office, I will tell her, I'm marrying, go now with this. So I will tell her. So when the news now came to her, the majority of this thing my husband has told me that, but as a woman, she wants to,
Of course, you need to get the territory.
Yes.
It's very important.
But God help us, because it wasn't a good thing. Because He knows those people are close to me, and they are coming to tell her some things. But God just settled it, and we move on.
All right, okay, let's go on our word of marvel and possibly our voice pop. Let's hear what our viewers have to say in regards to this topic, personal growth and development. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Well, for me personally, I would say, as I'm saying it now, it's actually like coming from an experience of what I've, of an experience I've had before. I had a girlfriend that we both kind of like think about traveling together, but at some point that as a guy that I am, because the choice of the place to go was Dubai, but I don't. At that time, there was like some crisis going on between Dubai and Nigerians, raising some boys away. So there wouldn't be chance for me as a guy to survive in Dubai. So, but she has to like go. So I can't hold her back. But I do believe that yes, because of the person she is, I thought okay, fine, if she go, we'll be able to like the relationship is going to like be there and all that. So eventually she traveled to Dubai for like within the couple of like 1 year, so like several months, and some things happened. So I don't want to go too much to details because of something, but there was a day she actually like called me and she was like, there's this Arab man that is asking her out and she thinks the person has money. So as a target that she can be playing the man and also be sending me some fund and stuff like that. So since that, I made up my mind that okay, the relationship is no longer there, because for you to even have that mind, I already knew that she was already doing it even before she asked me. Do you understand? So ever since I just thought, okay, fine. I mean, you can do whatever you want. As for me, I'm out of this. I am no longer going to like maybe do anything that has to do with the relationship anymore. For you to even think of that and already like, you know, do something like that, I'm never going to stop you. Do you understand? So the question says, if will I trust again, like in the future, to allow my partner go and then trust them, whatever it is and all that. To me, I just think that if I am not there, you're not coming. Do you understand? So you're not going there except I am there. Even when you are even there yourself, God, it's even hard to trust somebody. Do you understand? So you give people opportunity and they misuse it most time. So which is one of the reasons why most of us guys these days are becoming something else, but not me actually. But I mean, that's my take. Never gonna like allow a lady to travel before me anymore. So it's something I've already learned from.
And no, I didn't trust him enough to go alone. Because when they reach there, they may get someone more better than me, or someone they could just manage there. I don't trust them.
All right, welcome back. We are still discussing personal growth and development in marriages. Now, from our little verse, you can hear a guy say, "Nah, I won't trust my girl. I won't trust again to allow any girl go outside the country and leave me." Yes, because we've had that a whole lot. A husband will send the wife go for courses outside the country, and she learns the laws there and turns something else. A husband will say, okay, stay behind, let me go and develop it myself, we'll go there and go and marry second wife. So there's always, even with them, both of them staying together, one person wants to go and study, another person is saying no. Yesterday we were discussing something and we thought, I think it was on Tuesday, if I'm not, on Monday when we were discussing, and we were talking about the fact that somebody has a PhD and marrying somebody who is an SSC, there will always be problem, because personal growth is personal growth and it's key. It depends on good. And we still have our guests in the studio. We have Longe and Bidayo still doing justice to the topic. Olori,
okay, so as much as we want to know what personal growth and development is, I would like to ask how impactful can this affect the family dynamics and also what surrounds the parenting skills or activities in the home? How does this personal growth or development affect the family dynamics and parenting skills?
Yeah, thank you for that question. So far, personal growth has rubbed on both parents. There is no how it will rub on the children. Okay, early in the morning you wake up, you have your early morning devotion, and you know, because you parents are the number one role model of the children, they will study you, and whatever advice you are giving to them, they will yield to it, and that's how they will grow. Because for me, you know, I grew from an humble background. My father was an entrepreneur. He has a printing press. He's into you know, so he have a lot of business. And the secondary school I went, the principal was a classmate of my dad. And it's like principal has seen the future of Nigeria. It's like a Nostradamus. We call the school, the motto of the school is school without failure. If you are not good in academics, you'll be good in vocational skills. So if I tell you the skills I learned from my secondary school, you'll be surprised.
School without failure.
School without failure. Obasanjo came, visited that school when he was the military president. After him, Shagari came. And we heard that they wanted to turn the school to a polytechnic because we have departments. You have a motor vehicle department, you have printing department, you have, so it's like we've started learning vocational when we were small, and that's what I'm building my children to go into.
But with the kind of generation we have now,
Yeah.
they are not lazy. They are digitalized.
Yes.
They want something that will be easy, not too sweaty,
Mm.
not too stressful.
Yes. You have to be telling them. You know the Bible.
How do we cope? Because we all have them. If you get to a stage, even to do devotion in the morning, you almost leave them because you want to leave hope all the time.
Yes.
And you don't want them to drag you.
Mm.
Or you don't want to feel like, mommy has come again. They know they have to pray.
Yeah.
They have started.
Yeah.
Well, I have had my own personal devotion.
Mm.
Okay, what about the family devotion? Because
Yeah.
these are some of the family dynamics
Yeah.
and parenting stuff.
Yeah.
So when they go to a certain stage,
Mm.
you know, it becomes like,
Yes, it's
so
true.
how do you manage this? Because you all have them.
Mm.
But one thing about some of us is that we tend to like, it's all well, it's all well. It is not well.
It's not.
It is not.
It's
because
not.
we just try to paint it and just put a veil so
Mm.
that others will not see the lapses.
No.
So it happens.
How
So
do
how do
we
we handle
handle
it?
Yes, okay. For example, when my first daughter was in secondary school, because it's like he has a natural gift. He usually writes script, and the teachers will be buying it from her. And you know, the other students were jealous of her. And when he comes home, you know, he usually tells us, and we will tell her that, see, you show in the Bible, you know, because there's nothing that is happening now that has not happened in the Bible. So, but you will be praying. Because when somebody be a tura ebi.
When they give that to you.
So they should know the type of friends they keep in school. And thank God for the school they go. When they find things that are not right, they will call the parents that this is what your.
And that school is very good.
Yes. It's like my daughter, the third one, she has the best result in the school. And I took her to Caleb yesterday to start the university. You know that was okay. The day of the what do they call them? They want to is it matric?
registration or
No, they finished. They collected the results, so they want to do a gathering for them. For no, in a secondary school.
Okay. Valedictory service.
Yes. You know, she was telling her mother. Because the mother said she doesn't want to come and sit there. So when they are about to start, call her. And when she was calling her, she was telling the mom that they've not started. And she was in her friend's house. They were dressing up, waiting, you know. And the mother now got there before her. That one now got to know that she went with friends, and when I got to, I have to deal with that situation.
How did you deal with it?
Yes, the Bible says, don't spare the rod. It's not every time I beat them, but
For the
That
fact that for her not to be
did not
sincere
and
enough.
she has the best result. The school, they were waiting for her. So I told her, we're supposed to be celebrating you today, but look at what happened. So I have to deal with the situation.
Okay, now because of our time, I want to ask. Now we are talking about personal growth. I know there are obstacles that hinder a lot of personal growth. For instance, a woman wants to go into maybe media, and the husband is saying, no, I don't want you out there. Stay inside. And this is your passion. This is what you want. Now you're struggling between. Automatically, your husband has become your obstacle. Your home, your career, and your self-esteem. Now, what are those obstacles that we can literally see in marriages that hinders personal growth? And how can we quickly resolve one or two if it's something that you can say, okay, when you find yourself in this situation, this is the way to go about it. So what are obstacles, that hinder personal growth in
the obstacle is communication. When the communication is really flowing, because the problem is that man want to dominate and is wrong. He said you are helpmate.
The woman is your helpmate.
Is a helpmate, so she's not your slave. So if you have that understanding, when there is that flow of communication, there should be an understanding. There should be a middle that both of you will have.
Always have an agreement.
An agreement. Okay, my wife studied shipping management, and we stay in Ikorodu, and she's looking for a job in Apapa.
Oh my God.
How will that work? You understand? So we have an agreement, but God did not even allow her to get a job. And I have to tell her, yes, let's start doing something around. And she agreed. Because she saw it that if she is going, it will affect the growth of the children.
To go, to come back home and all that.
Yes. So she agreed. And we opened a job. And she's there doing her business. But I would have loved for her to have a corporate job experience. Because even when I left school, I wanted to study shipping as a postgraduate. Because I love shipping. I love buying and selling. That's why I started Agri-Debra. When COVID, media was affected. And when I sit in my office, because my office, if you open the window, you'll be seeing Yalaro Bridge. And during that time, you just see truck moving foods all about. And when I registered that company, that was what I was, having at the bottom of my head. In the future, food will be the end thing. So, it's just an understanding between the two. If they have a better understanding, and the husband is not lording it out, just talk about it. She will see reason, even if she is saying no. It's for the betterment of our children. We can't leave them like that. I am in Kotagora. You too. You are in
I actually wanted to ask that how do you balance the individual growth? But you have shared it. But what I would like to know is, what would be your advice to those who are going through situations that they cannot really, manage well when it comes to personal growth in their home?
Yes, I have a lot, because we counsel, because marriages are having problems.
Can you just give us some few nuggets?
Yes.
We can just hold on to, because our time.
Yeah, is gone. Yes, like I said, is two from different backgrounds, they come together.
Yeah.
They should have a plan. Even when they came together, they have a plan. They have a goal that they want to achieve in life. And if both of them have a better understanding of that goal, I think they will be an easy job. But what happens now is that even the type of friends they keep outside the home, at the office, you know, they'll be teaching them, okay, for example, look at a woman who said, my husband gave me 100,000 every month to go and do shopping. And the woman came to her for an advice. And that woman now went back home to start fighting the husband. That look at Mama Diz said, and you can, your own husband doesn't have the type of money that, and we later find out that is a lie.
Okay.
It's a lie. That woman was saying, telling the other woman that my husband gave me 1,000. So the type of friends you keep matters. You know, my dad used to tell me that a friend, if you have a friend and you can't tap, you can't gain from that friend, quickly, you know.
Let them walk.
Let them get out.
Yeah. So
All
that's
right.
just it.
Oh, thank you very, very much. We have been discussing with Longe Adedayo. He is the CEO of Belong Groups. He has a whole lot of media school and agri company, group of companies. One day you just see
Please,
boom.
sir,
Just
you help me to register like
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, promise.
No problem. No problem.
So then when we'll be going for awards under his company, remember that he's here. It's family and values. Family and values. So I'm shouting it now. Family
Yeah,
and
no
values.
problem. We are together.
Thank you
We are
very much for
together.
being our guest this morning on the show. Even though I
It's
didn't
a
say
pleasure.
anything, I know what to do.
No, don't
I think
worry.
she's
Don't
waiting
worry.
for me.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you for
don't
being
worry.
back.
No, I just rushed today. I could have brought some of my products, but I promise you, I promise you, I will.
Guess what?
I will.
Yes.
Promise you
Yes,
something.
yes.
It's another beautiful day, and I'm sure you've learned one or two things from personal growth to personal development and all the things that you have to, you know, heat up as couple, as husband and wife. Now, it's quite different from when you're a single mother or single father. As you're personally developing yourself, your children should be, you know, taking cognizance of, because their well-being. They are going to school and coming back. You heard of that now. Madam had to leave the professional, you know, certificate at home and just decide to stay on business because of distance from Ikorodu to Apapa, a big one. And I'm sure she'll be earning a lot of money for that kind of, you know, certificate she has. So we just need to put it together and understand that our well-being and our family well-being should be noticed. Husband, wife, do it together. One should not be down. And if one is down, the one standing should help the one that is down. Don't look down on your partner. That was what we talked about yesterday. Don't say no, do good. We talked about the Monday too. This because I mean, no. Drag yourselves together, work together. That's why you're one. And God will continue to keep you at home. Don't forget, I told you, remember that anytime you wake up in the morning, set a goal that makes you jump out of your bed. I want to hit the road and do something positive for yourself. My name is Lumenu Lori. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a splendid day and bye for now.
Okay, yes, tomorrow is Thursday, and you know, on Family and Values Thursdays are our healthy Thursdays where we discuss everything. What is a family that is not healthy? We cannot be talking about personal growth when the man is not healthy or the woman. It will not work, will it work? So Thursdays, tomorrow we'll be discussing mental health in men, and it's for a reason. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss tomorrow's conversation, mental health in men. And I will say something, you know, as you go about your personal growth development in marriages, please, when you meet, don't forget your partner. Remember, don't go there and go and forget family values. It's very important. Thank you for being a part of the show this morning. You can go to our Facebook page, share, tell what people on your social media platform, share it, go to our YouTube channel and watch this conversation. It's very, very important. My name still remains Princess Joy Abu. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a splendid Wednesday. Stay out of trouble. Be peaceful out there. Bye.